And side two of Sounds of the 60s. Band one, Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan.
Once upon a time you dressed so fine, threw the bumps of dime in your prime. Then people call, say beware doll, you're bound to fall. You thought they were all kidding you. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out. Now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't seem so proud about having to be scrounging your next meal. How does it feel? How does it feel to be without a home? Like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone. Oh, you've gone to the finest school, all right, Miss Lonely, but you know you only used to get juiced in it. Nobody's ever taught you how to live out on the street, and now you're gonna have to get used to it. You say you never compromise with a mystery tramp, but now you realize he's not selling any alibis as you stare into the vacuum of his eyes and say, do you want to make a deal? How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home? A complete unknown, like a rolling stone. Ah, you never turned around to see the frowns on the jugglers and the clowns when they all did tricks for you. Never understood that it ain't no good. You shouldn't let other people get your kicks for you. You used to ride on a chrome horse with your diplomat, who carried on his shoulder a Siamese cat. Ain't it hard when you discover that he really wasn't where it's at? After he took from you everything he could steal. How does it feel? How does it feel to have you on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone? Ah, princess on a steeple and all the pretty people, they're all drinking, thinking that they got it made, exchanging all precious gifts. But you better take your diamond ring, you better pawn it, babe. You used to be so amused You got nothing to lose. You're invisible now, you got no secrets to conceal. How does it feel? Ah, how does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone?
Bob Dylan, with a song based on a short story he'd written about a debutante who became a loser when she fell out of high society. And here's the list of remaining requests on today's programme. They'll be for records by the Bee Gees, Eddie Hodges, the Cascades, then 3 in a row by Jackie DeShannon, the Orlons and the Drifters, and finally Elvis Presley. The first of those will be after this record by the Angels, sisters Barbara and Phyllis Jiggs Allbutt and their friend Peggy Santinia. And written by Jan Berry of Jan and Dean, this was a follow-up to the Jersey Trio's hit My Boyfriend's Back, titled I Adore Him.
They say he doesn't love me, but they don't know. He makes me feel so happy when I'm feeling low. My friends just can't seem to see that he means the world to me. And that is why I adore him. He's everything to me. Oh, I adore him. He's all a boy should be. Yes, I adore him. Sometimes he hurts, yes, he hurts my pride. Do anything for him to get inside. When we're with other people, he treats me mean. But when we're all together, oh, you know I'm his queen. Though sometimes I cry at night, he makes things turn out alright. And that is why I adore him. He's everything to me. Oh, I adore him. He's all a boy should be. Yes, I adore him. Sometimes he hurts, yes, he hurts my pride. Do anything for him to get inside. When we walk hand in hand through the roughest part of town, wow, I never feel afraid knowing he's around. He may be cheating on me, but I don't care. 'Cause when I need his loving, he's always there. I can't help but wonder why I've been blessed with such a guy. And that is why I adore him. He's everything to me. Oh, I adore him. He's all a boy should be. Yeah, I know it's so. You know, never let go.
Another US hit for the Angels, who'd started out as the Starlets, providing backing voices for various performers, including Lou Christie. And so to our first side 2 request from a couple of regular listeners, because we play their kind of music, Lynn and John Townsend, who were married in Dusseldorf in April 1968, and after 41 years together are still very happy. Like many couples, they have a record they think of as our song, and it's Massachusetts by the Bee Gees.
I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go
The Gibb brothers were apparently uncertain at first that song was suitable for themselves, so they offered it to the Seekers, who never got round to recording it. So the Bee Gees did do it themselves, resulting in their first UK number one. Now, the Motown label has just released a 2-CD set by The Miracles called Depend on Me, the early albums, containing 53 tracks, including the full versions of their LPs High with the Miracles, The Fabulous Miracles, and recorded live on stage, plus some bonus tracks and non-LP singles. Here's a track from The Fabulous Miracles, which was the first to have every song written or co-written by Smokey Robinson, and was also issued as the B-side of Mickey's Monkey. Whatever makes you happy.
If my sadness brought you gladness, I'd be glad to be sad. If my feeling bad made you feel good, I would always feel bad. And I wouldn't think twice about the sacrifice, anything that I'd have to do. 'Cause whatever makes you happy makes me happy too. If my tears could make you smile, I could smile through my tears. Oh, your sweet and laughing voices, music to my ear. Oh, and I wouldn't think twice about the sacrifice, anything that I'd have to do. 'Cause whatever makes you happy makes me happy too. Even if you wanted someone else to take my place, although I love you so much, I'd still give you up just to keep a smile on your face. That if my role would seem to please you, I'd be pleased with my woe. And if my sorrow brought you joy, I'd enjoy my sorrow. And I wouldn't think twice about the sacrifice, anything that I'd have to do. 'Cause whatever, I'll tell her one more time, would make me happy too.
A 1963 album track and single B-side by The Miracles. And as we come to our song swap feature, we have one this week requested by Mick Daly, who says, I've always believed that original versions of records are nearly always the best, and have been a fan of Gary U.S. Bonds since I first heard him. However, I heard a version of New Orleans that made me sit up and take notice. I couldn't believe it was by Little Eddie Hodges, child actor you may remember from movies with Sinatra, Henry Fonda and Haley Mills, as it was really funky, he says. Well, yes, indeed. And this U.S. Bonds cover, released in 1965, was itself a U.S. number 44 in the American Hot 100.
I said a hey, 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 yeah. I said a hey, 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 yeah. I said a hey, yeah. I said a hey, yeah. Well, come on, everybody, take a trip with me. Well, down the Mississippi, down in New Orleans. They got the honeysuckle blooming on the honeysuckle vine. And the love is a blooming there all the time. You know, every Southern belle is a Mississippi queen. Down the Mississippi, down in New Orleans. I said a hey, 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 yeah. I said a hey, hey, yeah. I said a hey, 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 yeah. I said a hey, hey, yeah. Well, come on, take a stroll down a Basin Street. And listen to the music with the Dixieland beat. Oh, where the magnolia blossoms fill the air. Mississippi down in New Orleans. I said, hey, 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 yeah. I said, hey, 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 yeah. I said, look out, child. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, look out, child. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, everybody, take a trip with me. New Orleans. Well, down the Mississippi, down in New Orleans. New Orleans. They got the honeysuckle blooming on the honeysuckle vine. Yeah, and the love is blooming there all the time. New Orleans. You know every Southern belle is a Mississippi queen. Down the Mississippi, down in New Orleans.
A version of New Orleans recorded by the talented child actor Eddie Hodges, who went on to make many guest appearances on US TV, including one with astronaut John Glenn in the game show Name That Tune. Now, back in 1957, Harry Belafonte scored a UK #2 with Day-O, the Banana Boat song. And when Gary Bonds came to record his second album, he turned to calypso and combined West Indies material with contemporary dance, calling it Twist Up Calypso, and including a version of the Belafonte classic. The Banana Boat song is recorded for an album by Gary U.S. Bonds in 1962. And bringing me now to your request, Wendy Allard, for Rhythm of the Rain by the Cascades, that you always used to enjoy hearing in your teens during the 60s. The song had been written by the group's lead singer John Gummo over a long period, beginning when he was serving in the U.S. Navy on watch on the bridge in the North Pacific during a heavy storm with thunderous rain and tossing seas. And when the song song was complete, Gummo gave it to arranger Perry Botkin Jr., who enhanced the hook, and producer Barry DeVorzon came up with the idea of beginning the record with a thunderclap. The Cascades were formed in the late 50s in San Diego, and Rhythm of the Rain was a US number 3 in 1963. They did have a couple more minor hits, but never repeated their big success and broke up in 1969, when there was only one of the original members left anyway. Rain remains the theme for our next item from 1964, when it had become the subject of a protest song by Malvina Reynolds, best known up till then anyway for her song made famous by Pete Seeger, Little Boxes, perhaps more social comment than protest. But then the following year she became involved in a campaign to halt nuclear testing in the atmosphere that was causing chemical fallout, and wrote what was first called the Rain Song, but here it is as covered by the Searchers in what became a UK Top 20 hit, What Have They Done to the Rain?
Just a little rain falling all around. The grass lifts its head to the heavenly sound. Just a little rain, just a little rain. What have they done to the rain? Just a little boy standing in the rain, the gentle rain that falls for years, and the grass is gone, the boy disappears, and rain keeps falling like helpless tears. And what have they done to the rain? Just a little breeze
Searchers' version of What Have They Done to the Rain, also recorded by Joan Baez and Marianne Faithfull. And the Searchers were really the inspiration for this week's Three in a Row, suggested by Sean Connolly, who asked us to play the original recordings of songs that will all later show what great interpreters the Searchers were of other artists' material. So we'll begin with When You Walk in the Room by Jackie DeShannon, follow that with the All-On's B-side Don't Throw Your Love Away, and then wind up with Sweet for My Sweet by the Drifters.
Taking place.
shine so brightly to match the stardust in your eyes. Darling, I would chase that bright star nightly and try to steal it from the sky. 'Cause I would give sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. Your tasty kiss thrills me so. Sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. I never ever let you go. And if you needed a dream to keep you smiling, I'll tell the Sandman you were blue, and I'll ask you to keep that sand a piling till your dreams would come true. 'Cause I would give sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. Your tasty kiss thrills me so. Sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. I never ever let you go. If you wanted a love to last forever, then I would spin my love your way, and my love would only last forever, but forever in a day. 'Cause I would give sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. Your tasty kiss thrills me so. Sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. I'll never ever let you go.
On BBC One.
I know you want to get to Blackpool. If determination and trying hard was all you needed, you'd be halfway up the M1.
For me, a little bit cha-cha chunky.
That made me smile the whole way through. That was magic.
I know it's difficult, but it was terrible. I have to say, absolutely amazing.
Are you ready for a special Strictly Come Dancing? Live from Blackpool Tower Ballroom, tonight at 6:25 on BBC One.
It seems my reputation's met you before me. People say I treat love like a game. Well, once that was so true, but now that I found you, I know that I will never be the same. Yes, I've kissed girls just for the thrill of kissing them, and I've told them goodbye without ever missing them. But darling, since we met, my roving days are through. I'm offering you a forever kind of love. I must admit, I used to kiss and run before, but please don't judge me by the things I've done before. Believe me, every word I said to you is true. I'm offering you a forever kind of love. Although you won't be my first love, I promise you, you're gonna be my
A song written by Jerry Goffin in partnership with Jack Keller and recorded by Bobby V in the UK under the production of Norrie Paramore. A Forever Kind of Love failed to chart in the States but became Bobby's 7th UK top 20 hit. And from that to a recording by Marianne Faithfull. When her self-titled debut album was reissued, it contained as a bonus track arranger Mike Leander's song Morning Sun, which was also the B-side of her hit single This Little Bird.
I see the morning sun coming over the hill. Sorrow and pain for me coming over the hill. I'm very sad, lost love for me, but I will love again. I know a man who breaks every heart that he can. I know him well, for I have been hurt by this man. I'm very sad, tears follow me, but I will love again. I'm very sad, tears follow me, but I will love again. I know a man who promises that he'll be true, and I'll go back once again. Well, what else could I do? I'm very sad, but he is too, and we will love again. I see the morning sun coming over the hill. I see a man who says that he'll stay, and he will. I'm sad no more. He comforts me, and we will love again.
A song written, as I said, by Mike Leander. And how did he rate Marianne Faithfull? Well, not, it seems, as a wonderful singer, but he did consider her a great creator of musical moods, which is a nice distinction. And so to this week's final request from Chris Vaughan and his father John. Chris says he and his dad have been listening to this show for about 5 years, and in that time have both tried, unsuccessfully, to have requests played, but he'd like to try again. He acknowledges that we regularly played many tracks by Elvis, but he'd like to suggest one of the lesser-known and perhaps underrated items. In January '69, having focused for years on his acting career, he decided he needed to win back some artistic control over his music, and he undertook sessions over 2 weeks at the American studios in Memphis. These were the first since his triumphant comeback TV special, Elvis, aired in December '68, and his first in Memphis since leaving Sun Records for RCA. They resulted in 32 tracks, which made up the LP From Elvis in Memphis, which included the hit single In the Ghetto, followed by 3 further hits, and the superb song Chris Vaughan has suggested, Power of My Love.
I'll break it, burn it, drag it all around, twist it, turn it. You it, kick it. You can never win. No, baby, you can't lick it. I'll make you give in. Every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength and mighty power of my love. Baby, I want you, you'll never get away. My love will haunt you, yes, haunt you night and day. Push it, pound it, what good does it do? There's just no stopping the way I feel for you. Oh, every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength and mighty power of my love. Yeah, yeah, baby, I want you, you'll never get away. My love will haunt you, yes, haunt you night and day. Punch it, pound it, what good does it do? There's just no stopping the way I feel for you. Oh, every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength and mighty power of my love. I said every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by the strength and mighty power of my love. And every minute, every hour, you'll be shaken by
An Elvis recording from the beginning of 1969, which will follow with a top 10 hit from 1962 by Joe Brown. From the age of 2, his family ran a pub in the East End of London. Then in 56, Joe formed his own skiffle group, and 2 years later was spotted by Jack Good, who signed him to play guitar in the house band of his television show Boy Meets Girl. Well, this led, of course, to appearances on the show and also a contract with Decca. In 62, Joe changed to Pie Piccadilly and achieved far greater success there with A Picture of You, That's What Love Will Do, and this song, It Only Took a Minute.
It took 100 years to make that oak tree grow. And there beside that tree I learned to love you so. It took 100 years, sunshine, before that oak tree grew. But it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. It didn't take a lifetime to make my dreams come true. I know it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. It took 1,000,000 stars to make that starlight shine. Shine, shine, shine. And underneath those stars, one night I made you mine. Yeah, I made you mine. It took 1,000,000 stars a twinkling to light that sky of blue. But it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. Take a lifetime to make my dreams come true. I know it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. Yeah, it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you.
One of Joe Brown's biggest hits, It Only Took a Minute, that made the UK top 10 in 1962. And now an immensely popular band from Wolverhampton called the Montanas. Pie producer Tony Hatch had taken a shine to them and was determined to find them a hit. They made several discs together, and these were constantly commercial, yet failed to break through, until eventually the label management called it a day and cancelled the contract. Well, here's a song Tony had written with Jackie Trent that the Montanas recorded in in 1968 under the sadly prophetic title of You're Making a Big Mistake.
I used to believe you'd be my girl forever. Now it looks as though we're moving in stormy weather. Someone else has taken up the race, made a reservation in my place. Girl, you gotta turn around and face it now. They're making a big mistake, and your heart's gonna break with every step that you take. You're making a big mistake, so love me or leave me, 'cause you gotta believe what I say. Every time I think I've really left your love behind me, you can bet there's always something that'll still remind me. You can walk away and say goodbye. You don't even need to tell me why. Can't you see you're gonna need my love someday? You're making a big mistake, and your heart's gonna break with every step that you take. You're making a big mistake, so love me or leave me, 'cause you gotta believe what I say. You're making a big mistake, so you gotta believe what I say. Gonna be sorry one day, so won't you stay with me? You're making a big mistake, and your heart's gonna break with every step that you take. You're making a big mistake, so love me or leave me, 'cause you gotta believe what I say. You're making a big mistake, and your heart's gonna break with every step that you take. You're making a big mistake, so love me or leave me, 'cause you gotta believe what I say. Believe what I say. Believe what I say. Believe what I say.
One of the good drumbeat bands that packed the pubs and clubs, but for some inscrutable reason never managed to get in among the hit makers, the Montanas. And now to close the show, we have a Fats Domino track. Following his 8 years with the Imperial label, making most of his hits in New Orleans, Fat had switched to ABC Paramount, who insisted that he should record in Nashville and change his sound by adding backing singers. He released 11 singles for Paramount, but only had one top 40 hit in 1963, with Red Sails in the Sunset, marking the end of his chart run. Here's a song he co-wrote with Reggie Hall, released in 1964, Lazy Lady.
Lazy lady, lazy lady, lazy lady, get out of bed. You sleep till 11, like you in heaven. Lazy lady, get out of bed. Oh, lazy lady, get out of bed. Oh, lazy lady, you heard what I said. You always go shopping to do the town in. Lazy lady, don't need you around. You're going to housework, you don't make groceries. Lazy lady, gonna push you down. Oh, lazy lady, get out of bed. Oh, lazy lady, you heard what I said. You're so lazy, you're driving me crazy. Lazy lady, get out of bed. You call me honey to get some money. Lazy lady, get out of bed. Oh,
Fats Domino bringing us to the end of another edition of Sounds of the 60s, compiled and produced by Phil the Collector Swern. And this is your old mate Brian Matthews saying that's a lot for this week. See you next week. Jonathan Ross follows the news. This is BBC Radio 2, online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM.